There's a plethora of amazing PS2 games like Metal Gear Solid 3, Bully, Tony Hawk Undergrounds, and the list goes on. But anyways, Destroy All Humans 2 is a great PS2 game. Well, at least the remake on PS5 is. But we play as a nigga named Crypto, and since I'm an alien, my first task was to play in somebody's ass. I mean, swap bodies with a human so I can talk to this freak. I mean, this hippie. And we talked about all types of things. We talked about the Russians. We talked about how to get a girl in bed faster. And we talked about this nigga named Bongwater. And Bongwater is supposedly the antagonist and it's part of the game, so I pulled up on it. And right before I could kill him, the mustache man saved him. Not that mustache man, but after that I got in a shootout with more KGB agents. And I will say the combat in this game is pretty decent, I can't lie. Especially when you use crypto telekinesis to throw somebody into a wall to insta-kill them. Oh my, it's perfect. I promise it's perfect. Or when you get a disintegrator fully upgraded. Oh my, the only bad part about it is you gotta get ammo. And even then it's still better than every other gun in the game. But once I got done throwing people, I changed my outfit for free. That's how you can tell this a PS2 game. If I was playing Apex, I would have spent the mortgage. But once I did that, I went to go talk to the hippie again, and oddly enough, this nigga's scared of aliens. Like, don't his com be off pink and blues all the time, bro? I think he's seen one of me before. But anyways, the task that he sent me on included my UFO, but before I could use it, I had to go to different military sites to collect missing pieces. And while I was doing that, I realized how much I love this game, simply because of its humor. Nowadays, games are too quote-unquote woke to even make an edgy joke. They'll even be too scared to turn up the sex appeal on some of their women in the game because it's quote unquote degrading. But look at this. You can't tell me you don't want that in the game. And once I did that, I had to destroy these blimps to stop Bongwater from spreading Revelade, which is basically Mountain Dew. Or in other words, Revelade is slowly killing people. And once I finished that, I went to chop it up with this hippie nigga again, and it turns out Bongwater hiding from me, unlike your mom. But I went to this girl to find out where he is. And I found out where he was, but on my way there I had to destroy some more Revelade trucks. And once I finally got to this nigga lair, a boss fight commenced. And this nigga immediately sent me on an acid trip. Typical hippie. And once I beat this nigga ass, I got arguably one of the best guns in this game that literally disintegrates people. But now that Bongwater is out of the picture, I went to Rebirth Island to deal with the mustache niggas. And when I got there, they kinda had me trapped. Not really though, cause I'm a literal Martian. But I got saved by the bitch with the fat ass. And once I literally got out of that sticky situation, I had to throw these nuclear vans into the ocean, like as if it isn't polluted enough as is. And as if I didn't hurt the earth enough already, I destroyed the whole thing of Rebirth Island. And that's why we gotta play on this new Rebirth map. I don't even know what that shit called. But now that I ended the mission in San Francisco, why can't I? But now that I ended the mission in San Francisco, I now gotta go to the place where you may get stabbed or enjoy some tea and crackers. And if you couldn't tell, I'm going to London. But I love how each place in this game has specific NPCs. Like America got thick black women, while London got more so slim milfs not so near me, unfortunately. But my first task was to sneak in this nigga HQ, but I don't know how to pronounce his name. But I took a man's body for once. Wait, that sound gay. Pause. Don't take that out of context. But once I finally got to his HQ, this nigga turned himself into an ugly freak to beat me in a fight just to lose. And once I beat this nigga, he jumped through a strange looking hole. And to get through that hole, the game gave me an anal probe. But I finally killed this hideous monster. And then I met this nigga who looked like he prefers the anal probe. But nigga, can we talk about how good this game looked though? Like, this was an actual remake and it only costed $40. Nowadays, niggas will make a remaster cost $70. But now that me and the not so straight guy is cool, he sent me on a mission to destroy these statues that are what he wants to be. Women. And more of the ugly niggas spawned, but the baddie came back too, and we killed them together. And in the next mission, I seen her again. I even got to walk her to her car. And on our way there, we got into a shootout with many KGB agents. But I think she's just using me for my saucer though.
Hey, saucer! You didn't say anything about my saucer. What do you need that for?
And she not even using me for the right saucer. So I got in the saucer and I escorted her just to watch her hug another nigga. But now that she's gone, I went to talk to the not so straight guy again. And to keep it short, I got captured and tortured by that nigga. But you won't believe it. She came to save me. And we broke out of the dungeon, and when I found that nigga, when I found that nigga Ricky, we got into a boss fight. And surprisingly enough, this nigga sent me on an acid trip too. I thought he would hit me with an anal probe, and I did beat him. But if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. I love y'all niggas, and I'ma catch y'all niggas in the next video.